600 kilos, semi-slick tires, and 9,000 RPM of revs. You can just give it everything and it grips. It's a lot of fun. It really is. It's raw. It's visceral. It's engaging. You can't do much else while driving this car. You've kind of got to be onto it. I'm Dominic Young. This is my 1990 Suzuki Cappuccino. It's a great project, built and shared with my now late wife, Sarah Young. So this is her dream come true. The one thing I know is that long before I met Sarah, she wanted a Suzuki Cappuccino. Thankfully, a friend of mine greedily had a few. So he relinquished one to us. So yeah, Ben owned the car and he enjoyed the car for a few years and was just absolutely so kind to sell it. He wasn't really going to, it wasn't for sale, but at that point Sarah was quite sick and it was a case of doing anything and everything that made her happy and well, join the cause. So here, have the car and enjoy it. Car was finished about 2 years ago. Spent a lot of time in paint, spent a fair bit of time just waiting for people who do their job really well to finish those little details like the wrap and restoring the wheels and everything like that. So there wasn't a lot of planning, if I'm honest with you. I think the fact that it was red, it's originally a red car, I think that really helped build the plan because it was kind of a collection of a few different dreams of Sarah's. She always wanted a Suzuki Cappuccino. And ever since we started watching the Juice Box for You guys a few years ago, she always wanted an ADVAN livery car. So when she saw that it was red, the red was a bit average, being a 30-plus-year-old car. The plan kind of fell together in a short amount of time. So it was very much a hit and run, hit the ground running sort of thing. The first thing we did was get rid of the straight pipe exhaust. That was terrorism on wheels. Truly dreadful. No one should ever straight pipe a 3-cylinder car. Had a HKS exhaust imported in from Japan, which was really great. Quietened the thing down and made it a bit more street friendly. It already came on coilovers and those little Watanabe wheels, but they weren't restored at that point. So already it looked like a nice little sort of 80s/90s era build. Yeah, it all happened very quickly. And it really felt like a group effort. There's a lot of stickers on the car that are not just cool Japanese brands. There's friends who help with Gloss Lab, automotive detailing, they're great. Tire Solutions, finding really cool tires for it.
What are you running?
They're AO50s, yeah. So in a 13-inch tire, it's actually quite difficult to find anything relatively good. It's either your Chinese wheelbarrow tires or semi-slicks. So it's a 25mm wide body kit. They do a 25 and a 50. It's from a tuning company in Japan called Toyoshima Craft. It's a subtle change to the shape, so they're bolt-on rear flares and then a complete replacement for the fronts. My painter, Georgia Smash Repair. Spent a lot of time grafting the fenders in to meet the US Racing Sports bumper. For the most part, it's a standard 660cc 3-cylinder turbo car. Standard turbo, standard intake, standard exhaust up until the HKS catback. It does have a Monster Sport head gasket, so a metal multi-layer head gasket. I believe it's got a few more PSI wound through the standard turbo. Honestly, it's the beautiful combination of 600 kilos, semi-slick tires, and 9,000 RPM of revs. You can just give it everything and it grips like a blanket, for lack of a better term. It just stays on the road, it's great. It's a Hot Wheels car that met a Super Mario mushroom and it's blown out. That's the way I kind of look at it.